everyone, this is Alyse Livingston and Jeremy Kaiser with LA Homes and Architecture. Welcome to our Instagram live open house. This is our second virtual open house, trying to keep everybody safe and thinking about all of you out there at home, staying home, and we're staying at a safe distance, and trying to sell houses remotely.
It's our second one ever, first one for this house.
Yes. So welcome to 1644 North Occidental Boulevard. We're in Silver Lake, one of our favorite spots. Jeremy lives here only a minute away. We've sold many, many, many homes in this neighborhood. In fact, Jeremy used to live right here on this street, so he knows it very, very well. The neighborhood couldn't be better. We're right next to La Mille Coffee. Amazing food, amazing coffee. There's a sushi place right here on the corner, and Eleni Oyster Bar, one of my personal favorites, is just a block away. So we also love the boutiques, the shopping, and you can definitely easily walk to the reservoir from here, which, as you may or may not know, is a fantastic park, and there's a dog park there as well. There's also the Silver Lake Meadow. So that's a little bit about Silver Lake, and we wanted to introduce you to this fantastic property. So this is a 1939 traditional. It has some really cool elements of the 30s, and the current owners have kept it in immaculate condition. They've owned it almost 20 years and have done everything you could imagine to keep this house both modern but charming. So let's head on up. So here's a little sitting area as you head up the front stairs. Have a little cocktail or a coffee. We're gonna go up to the front door. For some reason, every time I see this patio, I feel like I'm like in New Orleans or something. I love it. So we're gonna head on in to the living room. So you enter directly into the living room from this amazing door, which I wanted to show you. They kept even like the original hardware. So when somebody knocks, you can open this up. Hello.
The wizard.
And this room is a fantastic size. You have the wood beam ceilings, original to the home. You have peg and groove hardwood floors, which are also original, and the floors throughout the home are all original as well. There's some really nice built-ins on this wall. This used to be a heater, so it's not, it's a fireplace surround, but it's not a working fireplace, because in these older homes in the 30s, they needed to have the, wall heating. So that's still here, and they obviously made it a pretty spot, and it adds character to the room. And you have this bookshelf here, and it leads into the family room, which is really cozy, open. We actually have the fire going today, just to show you. It's another fireplace, brick surround, original to the house. And this actually, at one point in the history of the home, used to be an outdoor patio. Subsequently, over time, it was permitted and covered, and the current owners actually added skylights to bring some more natural light into the room. But you do have, original paneling from the time that it had been converted, as well as the original floor. So it actually here passes through to the kitchen. So you could pass food. You can also pull up a bar stool and have, your breakfast there. If you have kids, it's a great place for them to do their homework while you're cooking dinner. So we love that pass through. And then here's even more storage, which you can never have too much storage. So let's go see the dining room and the rest of the main house. This used to be a window to on the exterior of the home, and now it's a nice feature to bring light from the outside into the living room. So here again, we're at the front entrance. And to your right is the formal dining room. This room is bright and spacious. It has these original French doors that open to the front patio. So it's a great feature to be able to open these and let the breeze in while you're having dinner. Almost feels like you're eating al fresco. The owners, during their ownership, did change the majority of windows. There are some original windows, but there are these dual-paned newer windows in most of the house. And here you have these, the wainscoting that's down here that was original. And actually when they took the wallpaper off when they moved in, this is the way it was burnished on the wall. So they thought that it really kept the character of the home. So they actually left that here, which is quite cool. The kitchen passes through, when you go through the dining room, you get into the kitchen. They actually redid the entire kitchen, but kept the character as well. So these are solid maple cabinets, custom finished, and there's actually the laundry is here as well. So you have a full-size stackable washer dryer, which is nice. And all the appliances in the kitchen are brand new. So you have a 5-burner gas stove with an oven, stove range and oven, built-in microwave. One of my favorite appliances is a Miele dishwasher. This is top of the line. Love that. And then you have a brand new fridge. And I love that you can actually fit another island in here to be able to have extra space for chopping vegetables or cooking. If there's multiple people in the kitchen, it just helps to have that. And then you also have this bump out window here for plants or flowers, and you can look out onto the garden while you're doing your dishes. And this is the pass-through again. So somebody could be eating here, or you could be passing food to go eat out on the garden. So let's go see the bedrooms, and then we'll head outside. So somebody just asked a question, hi Eva, about the central air and heat. So yes, there is central air and heat in the home. So while it has this very charming 1930s feel, it has these modern updates. It also has a water filtration system for the entire house that the current owners had put in. So all the water that comes into the house is purified. So we're walking through the living room again, past the family room, and then there actually is a way to shut the bedrooms off from the house. So if you have kids and you have people and you're entertaining, you could always shut this off in the hallway. So there are 2 bedrooms, and there's stairs leading up to the master and the full bath. On the way up to the master in this hallway, there's 2 linen closets. So the storage is really, really good in this house. That's more of like a front hall closet, and then up at the top is a linen closet. But let's look at the second bedroom. So this is the secondary bedroom. You have the treetop views, really, really private. It's a great size, and has wonderful light. There's also a huge amount of closets here. You have drawers on the bottom, cabinetry on the top, and then this huge original closet, which it goes, the whole length. So we're gonna head up to the master bedroom. I love this detail that the owners added, that it actually is a linoleum sticker, but it looks like tile. I love it.
It looks so real.
So here's that linen closet I was talking about earlier. And it's just a huge amount of storage. It goes floor to ceiling. So you can fit, they have all their toiletries in here, cleaning supplies, towels, pillows, you name it. There is one full bath in the house. It's quite spacious, so we're gonna head on in there together. They redid the bathroom in 2000, I want to say 7 years ago. They've refreshed it since with some paint and countertop and hardware. There is a jetted tub and shower. And yeah, and it's just a really good sized space, even though it is one bathroom. And they have all this storage in the cabinet. And then here, right next to the bathroom, is the master bedroom. So the master bedroom is a really good size. They actually have quite a large piece of furniture over here for their television. So you would even gain space if you didn't have such a large piece. And it's just surrounded by windows and light. And the first time we came to the house, this window was open and there's a fountain out there, and it felt like you were at a spa because you could hear the fountain going, and super quiet in the backyard. So it really is a zen space. There is a walk-in closet here. And it just keeps going and going. So actually, up at the top, which is hard to see, I believe it goes side to side, so they actually can put like all their Christmas decorations up there, and additional like storage is across the whole top. So you can see in this room, yes, thanks, Joel. So the question about the windows, yes, all the windows in the master bedroom have been redone. So it's even, more quiet once they're all shut. So now we're gonna head out to the garden, which we're excited to show you because it is absolutely magical. The lot itself is it's 5,670 square feet, and actually goes street to street, which is unusual. So we're gonna head off the family room onto the first patio. And this one is, here's where the master bedroom is. Here's the fountain, and it has room for seating. And personally, I would definitely put a table out here and have outdoor dining, all year. So, you have the pass through from the kitchen, you have your family room, you can have a sofa as well as a dining table. So the current owners, when they bought the house, said it was more of just like a rough hillside here, and they've spent a lot of time terracing it with these, with the railroad ties that you see here. And they used a wood that is extremely sturdy and will last a very long time. And I believe they even said that it's really good and resistant to termite damage.
Yeah, pressure treated railroad.
Yeah.
Weather and termites.
Yeah, perfect. And then you can see they actually accented the garden with these blue windows, and those actually were the original windows from the house. So when they replaced the windows, they reused them as art, which I always think is a great idea. Sustainable and beautiful. So you can see it goes up about 4 levels, and at the top of that, there is an enormous deck. And then they also have a bonus structure there, as you can see, that they currently use as an office and yoga room. But obviously you could use it as a retreat, for a guest, obviously as an office. There's so many possibilities. So let's head up there. There's stairs leading all the way up.
Almost killed myself.
We're glad you're alive. Finish the Instagram live open house. So as we start, oop, I almost killed myself.
We need to do a blooper.
I know. Well, that's what happens when you're live. Never know. So we're heading around the bonus structure. And we're on this fantastic deck. So you're up on the hillside, you just are surrounded by these trees and nature, and you know, if you're over here, you can actually have the Silver Lake Hills and even some, you know, peekaboo views of the mountains. So depending on, you know, the time of year, you know, you'll be able to have totally different views.
What's up those stairs?
So that heads up to the rest of, that's the end of the lot. So it actually, there's a street up there. So if you did add an ADU, you could always have parking up there and then have a separate structure on that part of the lot and park up there. I would climb up there, but I don't think anyone wants to see that in my dress. So here we are at the bonus room. So you have the 2 bedrooms, you have the bonus den downstairs, and then you have this room. And as you can see, they use it as an office. There is AC in here, as well as a little heater, and obviously a window, and electric, and Wi-Fi. And it's a great space. I think guests would be really comfortable in here as well if you wanted to have even like a pull-out sofa and use it as an office. So I think they did a fantastic job when they did this. And you can even like open these doors and your guests can, you know, sit outside, have their own little coffee pot in here and enjoy a cup of coffee out on the deck. So there is a question from Ava, again, about the zoning. So the zoning for the site is residential. However, now with the requirements for an ADU, which, just to kind of educate everybody, is an accessory dwelling unit, you can build that, you know, on a single family residential lot. So as we were mentioning, you know, the lot keeps going past where we are, all the way up this hillside to the back street behind it. And yeah, and I think that could really be a great investment value for this property. And you can see here that the railroad ties and leveling kept going. So you saw there were about 4 levels down below. And even on this jack, it continues on another 2 or 3 levels. Oh, here's a question that somebody just asked. Is there a sprinkler system for this huge terrace? And yes, there is a drip irrigation system for the landscaping, so it can all be managed. And you don't have to come out here with a hose.
And the automatic brush and everything from the hillside, and it's gated up there.
Great. The last part of the house that we haven't seen is all the way back down at the bottom, which is the 2-car garage. These are really, conscious and eco-conscious owners. They actually put in a tankless water heater. They also, in the garage, have an electric vehicle charger, which they put in for a Tesla. So when you put in a Tesla charger, you actually need a separate meter for that. So it's actually separately metered with the electric company. The cars, the garage comfortably fits 2 full-size cars, which, as you know, in LA, with an older home, is quite unusual. We're just gonna take this slow so we don't fall on our faces while we're talking. And I figure we'll just head down the side maybe here. So we're back on the patio. Here's the kitchen window, here's the family room. There's a gate on the side. You can see the meters here. So this one is the separate one for the electric vehicle charger. These owners did a great job for drainage. So Jeremy and I see a ton of houses, and especially these older houses, when you come along the side, if there's any dirt and there's, water could intrude below. So they actually took care of all of this, all the concrete work, and they even added covers so like no water can get under the house. You can see all this, the gutters. They have newer gutters on like the entire house, which is also unusual. Sometimes an oversight by a lot of owners because they think LA has drainage, why would I need drainage? It's needed. So here we go. Here's the garage. Obviously, not glamorous, but cute, and they actually have this extra storage here as well. Oh, here's the charger for the Tesla.
And the walls have been waterproofed, right?
Yes. So, back here they have all like their luggage and camping equipment.
Super high ceiling.
Yeah. So that's the tour of the house. Are there any other questions from the people that have joined?
But the sun is super bright.
Oh. So the house just came on the market last night. We will be available to show in person safely within the California Association of Realtor requirements. And we obviously can show remotely online at 1644occidental.com. There's a video tour that shows you the property in detail, and there's also a VR tour that takes you on a 360 journey through the whole home, and you can like press on a button and go and see the whole room and the property in 360 detail. So thank you for joining us today. We're really happy you came.
Sorry.
And you can contact me or Jeremy with any questions about the property. We'd be happy to answer, and again, in person. Oh, forgot one more important thing: the price. So the house is listed at $1,249,000, which, as you know, in Silver Lake is a great starting price to get into this neighborhood.
Oh, we had someone ask, what's the square footage of the home?
Oh, wonderful question. The square footage is 1,278 square feet, not including the bonus structure, which I would say is probably about 12 by 10, give or take. Including the garage, which is about 250 square feet. All right. Thanks, everyone. Stay safe. Save the video right away.